Hello, friends. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving if you are in the US and you are celebrating this American holiday. So, today's class is a very gentle gratitude flow. We stay pretty low, we really ground, find our connection here, and just open up. We focus on opening up through the heart center, the hips, places that we hold a lot of tension, that we hold a lot of feelings and emotions. When we open up the heart center, we feel more open to possibilities and uplifted. And when we open up the hips, we release a lot of tension and we create more space. So, through creating this more space, we create more space for ourselves to be filled with gratitude. So, if you would like to join me before we dive into those nice festivities, the belly festivities, we can find some gentle movement and gratitude for our bodies and everything around us today. So, whenever you're ready, we will start an easy seat. I have my little Be Grateful shirt on, a little gentle reminder. Whenever you need a reminder, look back up here. So just grounding down, finding any comfortable seat of your choice. This practice is all about you and your body and what makes you feel grateful. So I invite you to close the eyes for as much of this practice as it calls to you, really going within. Rooting down through the sit bones, feeling the material of the mat underneath you. As we start to focus on the breath, the hands can fall to the knees or the thighs, wherever feels comfortable. Taking our first few moments to settle in here, lifting up through the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders back, taking the awareness to our breath. Taking nice, deep, even breaths. Maybe taking the hands to the belly. Noticing as the breath enters and leaves your body, as it flows in and out of your nostrils, as it fills and releases in your belly. Being grateful for this simple breath of life, as it does not really need any help from you. It sustains your life every single day without you even attuning to it. And now we can bring our awareness to the breath and give it some thanks for holding up our bodies every day, for allowing us to live these beautiful lives. And on your next exhale, we can gently blink the eyes open if we had them closed. Inhale, reach the arms up, raise the shoulders up, raise the fingers, bring the shoulders down on your next exhale. Create space between the ears and the shoulders. And then exhale, bring the hands over to the right side, kind of starting to bend over like a little tree in the wind here. So rooting down through the sit bones, just a little gentle side body stretch. We're not going to get crazy here today. Exhale back through center. Take an inhale to reset. Make it big and exhale over to the left. Still nice and open with the chest. One big breath. Then we can come back through center, reach the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull the hands down energetically down to the earth's very core, as we lift the heart up to the sky. we are filled with the possibilities of the day. All of the laughter and stories, great quality time that we get to have today. We get to connect and share love with others. On your next exhale, we can gently take a forward fold with the forehead coming towards the mat. The hands reach over the head. Just one small breath here. And then exhale, taking the hands back, using them to lift the chest back up, releasing the hands, and opening the legs out wide to the corners of the mat for straddle pose. Moving gently. Flexing the feet up, sending the knees back, reaching up through the crown of the head, keeping the knees bent a little bit here for our first breath or two as we settle in and release. Maybe we walk the fingertips forward, coming down onto the elbows, depending on how open we are this morning. Finding a little sway here, opening up through the side body, the lower back. Still taking care to move carefully and protect the knees by flexing the feet. Beautiful. Planting this left hand by the foot or reaching for it. Sweep that right arm overhead. Nice big stretch. One deep breath. And exhale to lift back up, planting that left arm, right arm reaching the left overhead. Beautiful. Enjoy this sweet little release. Enjoy this quality time with yourself today. These few moments before it may get hectic in the household. You're coming to sit back up, tucking this left leg underneath, crossing the right ankle on top of the knee, if that feels okay. If it does, we can stay here. If it doesn't, we can always place it in front or come into an easy seat. So sitting here in fire log pose, rooting down. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, sweep this left hand to the right knee, finding a little twist. This is just an extra deepening of this glute muscle right here. Just another option for your practice to switch some things up. Exhale back through center. Gently unravel the legs, send them out wide, and take a few windshield wipers. Beautiful. I love these in the morning. I feel like they just wake up my whole legs. Feel it in my lower back. We can make these twists as big and exaggerated as we want, including the front of the shoulder, the pecs, the biceps, or we can make them small and just knock the knees together, getting more of the groins, the hip flexors, whatever works for you today. And then evening out and coming back to sit on the sit bones, taking the left ankle on top of the right knee. As we find our little positioning here, inhale, reach up, big breath, and exhale, twist to the left. Amazing. I invite you to find a few things that you are grateful for as we flow through today. So as your mind wanders to anything you have to do, any preparations you have left to make, pause, take a breath, and find something in this past year or in your life that you are grateful for, and focus on that. Then releasing back to center. Unraveling the legs, extending them out, coming into staff pose, flexing the feet back towards the face, sending energy out through the heels, lifting up nice and tall, active in the quadriceps. And exhale, slowly walk those fingertips down towards the feet. You can always keep a bend in the knees here. We can always place a block underneath to help us tilt the pelvis forward. We don't want a rounding of the back. We want a nice flat back. We're here, we're strong, we're ready. Sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. One more breath. Go a little bit deeper on the exhale. Then inhale, lift back up, neutral spine. Take the hands out in front of the chest. Exhale, lean back, round through the back, sending the fingertips forward in the back, tucking the chin. Inhale, lift up, raise the arms. And exhale, draw the hands in front of the chest, rounding the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Two more like this, moving with the breath. And then we can slowly roll onto the back. Loop. Taking the knees together, soles of the feet on the mat, about as wide as the edges. We're going to just let the knees knock together here for a moment as we take our awareness to the lower back, as we press it down into the mat, feeling the support, feeling all of the contact points, releasing tension in the shoulders. Breathing nice and deep. And on this next exhale, we can gently walk the feet together, heel toe. Send the feet up in the air and open the hips for happy baby. Reaching for the big toes or the shins or the ankle. Wherever feels comfy, we're just going to open the hips, finding stillness. Taking some quiet time for yourself. Again, whenever the mind wanders, we can take that as an opportunity to find something we're grateful for, to keep thinking in this positive light as we reach the end of the year. We can look back and think of all the positive things it has given us, all of the lessons we've learned, relationships we've built, endeavors, goals that we've achieved. Extending this right leg long out to the side, take the left foot into the hips. Finding what feels good here, still pressing the lower back into the mat, kind of playing with this angle of the left foot. And then we can switch, taking the right foot into the hips, extending the left, making sure to take this transition carefully, slowly. Listen to your body, and if this doesn't feel good, then we can just hang out. Maybe in reclined bound angle, because we will release whenever you're ready and prepare for a twist. Keep the feet up in the air. Cross this right leg over the left, kind of wrapping it around the leg, basically like eagle legs. And then gently letting the legs fall to the right side as we take our gaze over to the left. And if this is too intense of a twist, we can extend the bottom leg. We can keep both knees bent together. Whatever feels good to you. Just taking a few moments to be with the breath before we hop off the mat and start getting more things done. Exhale, back to center. Unravel the legs. If you roll out the ankles a time or two, give them a little love this morning. And cross that left leg over, wrapping her around. And we find our twist. This is an intense form of a twist. We can always twist the other way with our legs as well. This one's a little more tight for me on this side. Here we go. Breathing nice and even. And then whenever you're ready, we can gently make our way onto the back. Tuck both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe even take the head up to the knees and really just round yourself into a ball here. Squeeze it all out. Hug yourself. Love yourself today. And then release everything down into corpse pose. Take a moment here to just let the feet hang open. Let the arms fall where they want. Taking a few mindful breaths to end our practice today. I invite you to revisit the things that you found you are grateful for throughout the practice today. And just sit with them. One more deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. This is where I leave you today. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I am very grateful for you sharing your practice with me here, and I can't wait for another year to come. Enjoy your time with loved ones, and if you don't practice or celebrate Thanksgiving, have a great Thursday. Namaste, my friends.